I want to teach math, and I think using Smartboard in my classroom will be very helpful. For example, when I teach fractions, I can use a Smartboard to divide a circle into many parts and split them out so the students can see and compare the fractions better. I also want to teach Spanish, and I want to use a podcast so the students can listen to native speakers, because I think that will help them understand and pronounce the language better. Thank you.
My group first told me that we had to talk about how we would incorporate technology into major. I thought to myself, man, what kind of technology can you put into a physical education classroom? And after a little research, I found some technology that may work in a physical education classroom. A few basic technologies include treadmills, weight machines, heart monitors, pedometer, which counts the steps you take, peak flow meter, which judges the person's ability to blow out air, good for people with asthma, and the spirometer, which judges how good your lung capacity is. One technology I thought would be pretty cool to have in a physical education classroom would be the Wii game system. The Wii, as most of us know, incorporates activity into the video games, since most kids these days just sit at home and play games anyways. Using Wii would be a great tool to have in the physical education classroom, and maybe even get more students to participate.
With technology becoming such an important part of our society, I also feel that it's important that we integrate this technology into the classroom. As a future educator, I feel that it's completely necessary for us to know these tools and how they can be used. Many of our students already have the knowledge behind them, and they can be used to their advantage. One tool I want to focus on in my classroom is the computer algebra system. I personally find that the Texas Instrument NSpireCast is a great tool for any math classroom. It's more than just a calculator or a graphing tool. I find it beneficial for classrooms because students can check their work and verify that they're on the right track. You can save files for later use, and you can edit them by adding more material. Teachers can also use these by sending files such as labs or examples to each student, and then students can figure out these labs by themselves and they can work together in groups. Another tool I plan on using in my classroom are blogs. I think this is a great tool for posting things on the internet, such as your agenda for the day. It gives students a way to check their missing work, and it also gives their parents a way to keep track of the classroom. It's also a great way for a math teacher to post notes that have been taken in class. A lot of times it's hard to follow in class in a math classroom, and it's also a great way to review anything that was done in the class. Too many times math classrooms are just discussion and lecture following math homework assignments, and I feel that these tools will be a great way to mix things up in the math classroom. Thank you.
Always changing the way the world is working. I feel technology should be integrated into the classroom. Podcasts are audio files that contain information, and vidcasts are videos that contain information. Teachers could use these vidcasts or podcasts to explain lesson plans. For example, for a math teacher, you could write down all the steps of a problem, then show those steps in a video, explaining them to the children. And then when you have a sub, you can have these videos instead of the sub trying to teach. Thank you.
As I can.